guys, it's Tracy from Country Charm by Tracy. Today I'm going to show you a tutorial on the Crackle medium, how I crackle paint. It's a technique that I use to paint my signs. So you can get this Crackle medium. This is the folk art, and I just picked this up at Hobby Lobby. And then what you're going to need is, actually you can crackle almost about anything, but my favorite thing to use are these chipboards, and I already buy them that have the chalk or the black on them. They're the same price as the other ones, so I'm like, why not? Because I'm going to use black to as my undercoat. So if you don't have these or whatever you want, you can just paint it. It's just, in order for the crackle to show through your whatever you want as your bottom, that's the color it needs to be. And you want like a darker color and then a lighter color on top, or vice versa. Or if you want the white to crackle, then you would do white as your base and then a darker color on top, because that's what your crackle will be. So my favorite technique, or my choice, is to have the black show through. So that's what I'm going to do in this tutorial. So these boards that I have are just chipboard, and I get them at Hobby Lobby, always when they're on sale. And so it already has the black on it because you can use it as a chalkboard. But if you don't have these, or you don't want to spend it for these, you can just paint whatever you want, a dark color. Okay, in order for your crackling to show up, you have to start with the base, a dark color. And so that's what I have, is this black one right here. And so with crackling, you want to put the crackle on a pretty heavy coat. You want to kind of avoid going back over it. So I'm just using the brush of my choice. You can use a foam brush if you want, whatever you're comfortable with. And I load my brush up really good, really good. I put a really hefty coat. Okay, I know that you can't really see this because it's a gloss, but I have a really hefty coat on there because I like a big crackle, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, my boards are completely dry. They're shiny, but they're not wet anymore. Here's the other one. And I have a light color paint. I'm choosing to use black and then white on top. Whatever you want to show through, that is your color at the bottom, and then a lighter one on top. And so I just have a plate, and I just put some paint on the plate using my brush. Now you want to load your brush really well, and you want to make, or this is how I've been doing it, it works good for me. You don't want to go back over it like that, because that's what gives the smaller cracks. I like the really big cracks. And so each project that I do is different. So I want to load my brush up really well, and I want to try to go in one motion as long as I can. Now, what I found is I will try to go as much as I can. And you literally can see it starts to crack before your eyes. I have also just put some paint right on it. What you want to do is you want to avoid going over some of the areas. And of course, since I'm doing this on video, it's not working for me very well. You want to kind of avoid going over a lot of the areas. I'm going to put this one, you can really start to just see it crack before your eyes. And it takes just a few minutes and it will start to really crackle. So here is another one. So what I want to do is I want to try to get this to get the paint on there, a pretty good amount of paint on there with as few strokes as possible. So I'm going to load my brush up really well. Actually, for this bigger one, I am going to put paint directly on the board, and I am going to take my paintbrush to start smoothing it out. And so I want to take as few of as few strokes as I can. So I usually will just hold my plate with my paint, and I want to do the stroke, smooth it out, be as fast as I can without my paint, without going over the part that I've already done, because I put that crackle on there really thick, and I want some really big cracks. So actually each crackle project is different. You're not going to get two of the same cracks. And you can honestly see it start to crack before your eyes. I am very, very messy with this. That's why I have my work surface protected with these little mats. I get these little place mats at Walmart or either at the Dollar Tree. And they're only like, at Walmart, they're only like 87 cents. And at the Dollar Tree, they're $1. And they're really good for like painting projects like this, because I am so messy that, and then it will catch that extra, and then also I can wipe it off with just a baby wipe or something like that. So as you can see, it literally is starting to crack before my eyes. It's not completely dry. So I'm going to show you how it looks when it's finished cracking all the way. Okay guys, we're back. It has been about 15 minutes since I have finished painting these, and as you can see, this one crackled very, very well. I just found that the smaller area, you put the crackling gel on, a thick coat of it, go over it, one coat, it crackles so much better. This is a larger sign, and I'm okay with, you know, but I just wanted to show you the difference. I tried to go over it only with one coat, because if you go back over it with your brush, the crackling gets even smaller. And so by the time I paint it, it's gonna look fine. And you know, I want to just give you an idea, to give you a heads up, because this is a great technique that if you like, you know, make a mistake, or you're like, oh, I don't really like that, you can go back over it, just like this one right here. This is a happy harvest sign that I did, and I'm okay with it, but I'm like, why did I use black? I should have used brown, you know? And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to paint back over it with black, and I'm gonna start all back over. So that's a great thing that with the crackling technique is it's not gonna be a problem. This one's already dry, but I'm gonna paint back over it, paint the whole thing black, and then I'm gonna put my Crackle medium gel on there, and then use my white paint like I showed you with the technique, and I'm gonna have a whole new sign. So this one's not trashed, you know? And so that's a great thing to do with your mess ups, or you're like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I use black, you know? But I usually do. Anyway, so now I just wanna show you what I do next. I'm going to paint a Christmas sign, because I have some Christmas wreaths and stuff coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and paint that up for Christmas.